I want to look at the collision data today, because if I look here under collision spheres, the front, for example, collider edge, overlap checker, I don't want every single one of them to have fixed update. So let me turn this into some other function, update checker. And then I'm going to go to the parent. Got to get out of play mode first. I'm going to go to the parent, collision spheres, and update them here. Looks like we don't have the entire list of all the overlap checkers, just the front lap spheres. So let me create something called all overlap checkers. So this is going to be a list that has all of the overlap checkers. And when we're setting it up, front, back, let me get everything. Get components in children, get every overlap checker, and then put it into the list. Let me also clear the list first, just in case. So this is add everything. And then in the fixed update, we go through the list and then say update checker. Essentially, nothing's changed. I'm going to play just to make sure that everything works. Okay. For now, let me look at the collider edges. I'm going to turn on the render temporarily. Okay, so you'd see the edges. It also gets updated when you jump. Not when you slide. I need to update them later. But the gameplay is working exactly the same. Also, I don't like this game object hanging out here. I want to turn it into a subcomponent. This is Sophie. I'm going to get to the original prefab. Okay, data processor I should delete. That script no longer exists. Okay, now I'm going to move the collision spheres under the subcomponents. Since this is the original prefab, should be applied to everything. This will be a subcomponent. It'll have on fixed update as well as on update. Then I'm going to move this into here. I should also add this to the dictionary. Subcomponent processor, get to the dictionary. I'm going to create the enum, collision spheres. So add the enum and the script itself. So instead of doing this in the fixed update, I'm going to go to character control. Here's the fixed update. And this is where we update the subcomponents. We also don't need the owner here. The subcomponent already has the character control, but we're using the variable in many places. I'm not going to do it by hand. I'm going to rename this control. Okay, and I can delete this. Okay, all the changes have been applied. We should also consider the fact that we've changed the hierarchy. So wherever we're using this, here for example, this should be character control, not this game object. Okay, so instead of having this, I'm going to turn it into the variable control. Just going to go through them one by one and replace it. But I also want to make sure that I'm not replacing the wrong ones like this. Here we're actually referring to this game object. Front, bottom, these. So this is going to stay. And I think these things should be switched over to control. Okay, and everything else is fine. Save, and I'm gonna see if there's any more errors. Okay, we don't have to manually set up the character control, so just delete this line. Okay, now if I play, technically we haven't changed anything other than moving things around, but it looks like the colliders are working as they should be. Okay, I'll do more in the next video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.